Hello, and once again, it's my pleasure and privilege to come to you with this week's Wednesday word of encouragement from the Potter's Hill Haven Christian Church. And the verse I want to share with you today sometimes has a negative rap. It can be discouraging to some people, but I think if we look at it like we should, it becomes a wonderful word of encouragement for us. And that is a verse that I recently heard a teaching on, and it's found in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. Let's read it first and then kind of dig into it a little bit. Proverbs 19:21 says, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." You know, it's true. There's a lot of things that we can think about and that we want to do, and we begin to put plans together to do those different things. And this verse might be discouraging because you may want to take this verse to say, yeah, we have a lot of plans, but you know, God's purposes are going to prevail over your plans, and your plans are going to fall on their face. And I guess in some ways that could be true and might have a negative connotation. But I want us to think about it a little bit of a different way. And that is before we put together our own plans. When we find ourselves with a lot of plans and a lot of things that we want to do, it's worth our while as children of God to say, you know, are my plans lining up with God's purpose for my life? Is what I'm wanting to do I have the passion that all my plans be according to God's purpose? Because if you look at it that way and we begin to think that way and we examine our plans that way, if they are for God's purpose and according to His will and His word, guess what? The many plans we have will prevail. They will work out. And I think that's the way we need to look at this verse, this wisdom of King Solomon, what we find in the scriptures, and say, you know, when I make my plans in according to God's purpose and God's will, then they're going to prevail. And that takes the pressure off of us trying to come up with it and make those plans by God's purposes and let Him lead us by His Spirit and by His word. Then our plans after the Lord's purposes will prevail as we follow Him. Be encouraged, be strengthened with these thoughts today, and I pray that you're encouraged this Wednesday. God bless you.